Welcome to Friday Night Rivalries. I'm your host, Walter Johnson, and tonight, Dudley Panthers 5-1, coming in number 2 in the area, take on the Smith Eagles 1-5. But guess what? It's a rivalry game, so throw everything out the window, and we'll be back with all your highlights right here on Friday Night Rivalries. Welcome back to Friday Night Rivalries. I'm your host, Walter Johnson, and tonight, J.A. Tarpley Stadium is our living room for a rivalry game of massive proportions. Today, the Dudley Panthers, coming in ranked number 2 in the TEN Web TV Friday Night Rivalries poll, takes on the Smith Eagles. They're 1-5, but guess what? It's a rivalry game. Throw the records out the window. These guys have been playing together since they were toddlers, since they were 7 and 8 years old playing Pop Warner football. They're not scared of each other. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses. So I tell you what, early in the ball game, it should be a fight. It should be a tough one. And Smith, if they can just control the pace of the game, and Mr. Williams, Jamon Williams for Smith, has to control the game. The quarterback has to be smart with the football. They also have Nasoki Austin, their running back. He's got to set the pace. If he can do that, Smith has a chance to stay in it early. But I tell you what, Dudley is so talented. They've got guys on their defensive line that are 5-star recruits. Auburn, Georgia, Alabama is offering these guys, and these guys are tough, not giving up a lot of yards. Also, offensively, JAHMIER, SLADE, their quarterback, is coming into his own. You also have Milan Summers, and you have the South Carolina signee, and that is Mike Wyman. This guy is a receiver extraordinaire, 6'4", 205 pounds, can run a 4.40. He's going to be tough to stop. I think it'll be close early, but late in the game, I think Dudley breaks it open, 49-14. We'll be back with all the highlights right here on Friday Night Rivalries.
To the 2020 Under Armour All-American Game. Congratulations, Miles, on achieving your dream to become an Under Armour All-American. We look forward to seeing you play in Florida on Thursday, January 2nd. The game will be televised on ESPN2 at 6 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all of our student athletes and congratulate them on a job well done here at Dudley High School. Get him! take over 1st and 10. Two-point conversion attempt is no good. 5 minutes. Onside kick recovered by the Eagles.
Okay, I'm still here. I'm tall and I got
on the carry. Touchdown, Panthers. The Panthers 14, the Eagles 6. Quarterback sack. Williams' pass is incomplete. 4th down. Ball on the return. Picks it up and takes it back. Two-point attempt is no good. Somebody said it's Panther time. Slade pass is complete to number 8, Miles Smith. Is good. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to play in the first half. The Panthers 28. And that's the end of the first half. With our score. Is complete to number 5, Michael Wyman. Takes it inside the 35, down to the Slade on the keeper. Michael Wyman on the carry. He makes reservations for 6. Touchdown, Panthers. Dudley on the carry. He puts it in the box for 6. Touchdown, Panthers. 8 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's all Panthers all the time. Dudley 42. 49. The Eagles, 6. Leaves passes incomplete. Penalty marker on the field. Quarterback. Ball on the return. Takes it inside the 20. Call it the 16-yard line. Penalty marker.
Welcome to the post-game show. I'm Walter Johnson. We're here with the victorious Dudley Panthers. Coach Davis, great game. Started out a little rough for you. Smith kind of, offensively, you weren't in the groove. What did you tell those guys after the first drive?
Just protect the ball. Anytime we can protect the ball and take the ball away, we're going to give our offense a chance to score. We got some great guys on offense who can take it at any time.
We all rushed for over 300 yards, passed for 122. Talk to us about the chemistry and the kind of balance in the attack you have this year.
Well, we thought we could have great balance because we've got two dynamic receivers in Mike and Makai, and then we got backs we got 5 backs who can start, anytime, and those guys complement each other great.
Right. Well, that defensive line coach has been dominating folks the last 5 or 6 ball games. What do you attribute that to?
Well, when you got 2 5-star guys on the line, and plus we got a guy coming off the edge, hey, that helps out a lot.
Yeah. And Coach, congratulations on a great game, man. 55-12. You guys started the conference with 1-0. How do you want to go forward from here?
just continue to give great effort. If we do that, good things will happen. You know, we got a tough team next week, but if we can continue to give this type of effort, we'll win.
All right. Congratulations to you,
Thanks
Coach.
a lot.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm here with all these guys, with a great group of guys. We're going to start, first of all, with Milan. Milan, great game tonight, 80 yards rushing. You had 2 sacks, had another tackle for loss, 7 tackles altogether. How do you do it on both sides of the ball like that?
I just play through my whole family. They have sacrificed a lot for me, so this is me returning back to them.
Right. On that, the run for the touchdown that you got, what was the call on that, and what did you see coming out the backfield?
The call for that was score, but I had to get a little shaky. Coach be telling me, man, make a move. I finally made one and I scored.
Well, good deal, man. Great game today. Miles, you started them off, man. First 2 times you touched the football, it was touchdowns. I mean, you kind of set the tone for Dudley tonight. What was your focus coming into the ball game?
My focus coming into the ball game is just to execute. Listen to what the coaches got to tell me and just execute off of them.
You and JAHMIER kind of building a good relationship and a good chemistry. What was the call on that first touchdown? I know it was a screen, but what did you see coming out of the snap to let you know you'd be able to score?
I just see my lineman hustling off the ball to get the blocks. Them being on the blocks and it being wide open.
Congratulations to you in a great game. JAHMIER, I tell you what, only the second time I've seen you play this year. Definitely maturing, getting much better as a quarterback. 6 of 9 passing, 122 yards, also 53 yards rushing. Talk to us about your preparation this week to get ready for Smith.
So this week was kind of a slow start in practice. So we was watching film and said we corrected the mistakes and we fixed them in practice and came out and put on the show.
You played a great game, young man. I'm here with the other senior, Mike. The longest touchdown pass of your reception of your career.
Yes, sir.
How'd you feel about that?
Man, I felt great. You know, the O-line, running backs, quarterback, everybody did their job. You know, they blocked for me, gave JAHMIER time, perfect ball.
Well, he didn't need a lot of time. Now, you got down the field pretty quick and got open. What was the route? What was the call? And what did you do to get that wide open?
It was a post, and, you know, I just sailed a little streak and then broke it inside.
Well, great game tonight, over 90 yards receiving and a touchdown. And our player of the game is JAHMIER SLADE. Again, 122 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 50 yards rushing, and another touchdown. This guy did it all tonight, and he's our Friday Night Rivalries player of the game. You get a chance to vote for him later on in the season at TEN Web TV for Player of the Year. We'll be right back with the player of the game.